This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, we told you earlier that today is World Toilet Day, and we have some pretty important people to help us really appreciate hygiene and sanitation in general. I have been joined by Richard Echampong Okwampa, who is the focal person for Total Family Health Organization, Demi Prisla Letsa Dua, who is a public health specialist, and Edem Adiko, who is a wash consultant, and that's the water and sanitation hygiene. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all?
Good.
Thank you so much for being with us. Richard, I'll start with you. Can you tell us a bit about World Toilet Day and why it's important?
Yeah, thank you, and good morning to your cherished listeners. World Toilet Day was or is a commemoration that was instituted by UN to be celebrated once every year in November 19th. And this year, the theme for World Toilet Day is including everyone. And the theme was chosen so that in our programs, in our policies, will include all sectors of the population, be it low income, down the grade. Everybody must be involved in getting toilet or access to toilet in our home.
But why is it important for us to be intentional about leaving no one behind?
Yeah, because, toilet or sanitation is a human right issue. And as a human right, it affects all of us. So as a result, we all need to get involved in getting access to hygienic toilets in our homes.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of hygienic toilets, Demi, can you tell us the situation of sanitation in Ghana in general, especially as it pertains to open defecation?
Well, certainly. Let me start with what is open defecation. So it's using the environment. It could be at the beach, open water bodies, anywhere, the bush, the forest, as a place of defecation rather than going to a designated safe toilet facility where the sewage or waste material can be managed in an effective manner. This, of course, leads to many, many illnesses. We know that in Ghana there's been several cholera outbreaks, which is directly related to contact with contaminated food or water that has been exposed to fecal matter, and plenty people die out of it. The sanitation situation, even in our capital, in several particular areas in Ghana or in Accra, doesn't have access to clean sanitary places where they can, handle their business as it were. So it does have a lot of public health consequences for different sectors in our population. Particularly children under 5 are very, very susceptible to diarrheal diseases that are caused from drinking contaminated water or eating food that has been exposed, through probably a vector like a housefly that has gone to land on somebody's feces somewhere. It's contaminated your food. You buy open food sources from outside, and then you end up being sick. Children are very susceptible to it, like I said, children under 5. And also women. It's a gender issue to have a clean sanitary environment where you can safely attend to nature's call. So open defecation is also a gender issue. And like my colleague Richard said, it's a human rights issue. So we really advocate from the public health point of view that everybody needs access to a safe toilet facility, hence the commemoration of World Toilet Day today.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Adam, can you tell us a bit about Sato?
Sato is a product which is plastic-based.
Okay.
When we say Sato, this is the Sato. It's called a Sato can.
Okay.
It's a plastic-based component of a toilet into which we have to defecate, or it's fixed over any kind of toilet that you defecate into. So this is how it works. So this thing here is the bowl. The down here is called the flap.
Okay.
So you put a weight here to make the flap to close.
Okay.
So now the flap is closed. So this is how it's fixed onto a slab, a toilet slab. It could be a VIP, it could be a KVIP, it could be a pit latrine. Once the flap is closed, nothing can come from beneath the toilet and come out, be it house lice, be it odor, be it heat. Then you pour in a little bit of water, which is retained in this pan. This gives it a water seal, so that nothing is able to come through this opening into the room. So now, if assuming this is somebody's fecal matter, if it's dropped into the bowl, as soon as it drops, it goes down. So that is how it happens. You drop it, it goes down. You drop it, it goes down. So anytime you defecate into this bowl, the fecal matter drops immediately into the pit, and then the flap closes. So then it cuts off odor, it cuts off heat, and then it cuts off flies from entering the pit. When you finish defecating, you pour in a little bit of water, about 200 milliliters, just about little less than a small voltic bottle that is used to rinse the bowl, and a little of it is retained in the pan for the next user to come and use.
What problem is SATO solving exactly?
SATO has come to improve toilets. Hitherto, people don't want toilets in their homes because of odor. They think it will bring flies. They don't want to see the fecal matter. So SATO coming in controls odor, is hygienic, is very easy to clean. It conserves water. When you are somebody using a conventional, say WC, would have been flushing 9 liters of water, which is about half a bucket of water, or almost to a full bucket of water, to flush toilet or to flush urine. So urinate about maybe a melting of urine. You use about a bucket of water to flush it. You are wasting a lot of water. With SATO, you are using just a little amount of water, volume of water, less than the small voltic bottle to flush it. So you are conserving water. We are now saving the water bodies as well.
Where does it go, though, when you drop it and it falls?
So it goes into the pit. So like we have...
let's say you... I just want to understand. Do I put this on my WC?
This...
Or
no, if you are using a WC...
People don't have WCs to use.
Yes, if you are using a WC, it means you have gone above SATO.
Okay. So what's the average household that's supposed to use this?
Those people from pour flush down. There are various kinds of toilet from pour flush down. So this is a pour flush. You pour into it, then it goes down.
Okay.
You could even connect your hand washing basin to it, so that when you wash your hand, the water goes into it and then cleans the system for you.
Okay. So this will be for, explain what we have here for us as well.
Okay. So we have various kinds of toilet models here.
Okay.
Typically, this is the KVIP. This is the one-seater KVIP. So that one, there is the KVIP. And
so explain this one to us.
Okay.
Explain this to us.
Okay. The KVIP is a toilet which has double chamber. It has two, inside it, it has two holes. Or two squat holes where you defecate into. Usually one is closed and the other is conserved. So that one pit is used at a particular time. At the point it is full, then that pit is closed, and then you move to the other one. So a KVIP is actually an alternating pit latrine, which is covered. This one here is a pour flush. The second one here is called a pour flush.
So this
it's an offset. So you can see this is to demonstrate where the pit is. So
that's where it will end up going.
Going. So it's an offset. So you go into the preview room here. So assuming we fix a SATO in here, when you defecate, it then comes
straight down.
Here.
Makes sense.
Here is also a pour flush, but this is a direct pit pour flush, which means that the bowl is sitting directly over the pit. So as soon as you defecate, it goes directly into the pit. This is a VIP. This is called a rectangular VIP. So this one too has a squat hole. Once you defecate, it goes straight into the pit.
Is this one of those toilet ones? Well, not toilet ones. The WC looking ones, but it still goes straight down, or no?
Yes, you can fix that one.
That's the one that they put the toilet seat on it, but it still goes.
Yes,
so you put this on top of it.
Yes, this one can be, and sometimes you can superimpose that WC type on it. Then it saves you a lot of water. Then this is the improved pit latrine. Hitherto we have some kinds of latrines which are open. People call it 11-11. When you are going and you don't know mass, you cannot use the toilet because you have to calculate your steps. Otherwise, you may fall in. So improved pit latrine.
Wait, is this the one with the slab, the wooden slab?
Yeah, that is the 11-11, the wooden slab.
Yes, 11,
So
11.
you fall in it.
If you don't know maths, you can never use that toilet because you have to do calculation. You have to be careful, otherwise you fall in.
Okay.
So with the
I'm sure
improved
it wasn't that
latrine,
funny, guys. I'm sorry. Let's continue.
with the improved latrine, you are coming to cover the whole slab because the whole essence of a toilet is to cut off human contact. Human contact from fecal matter by whatever means, whether house flies, whether it leaching into the environment, whether fowls or rodents entering the pit and coming out. You have to cut that human contact. So any toilet that is able to do that is an improved toilet. And the last one here is called the Mozambique VIP.
Mozambique VIP.
Type VIP.
Okay.
It's called the Mozambique Type VIP because it was developed in Mozambique. So it's usually a dome-shaped slab, which is not reinforced. It's very affordable.
Okay.
Once you have this, you can also fix a SATO over it, and you will use it.
And then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So SATO, it's affordable, order-free, easy to clean, and no flies. How are you able to ensure you won't get any flies? Exactly.
Because you are going to rinse the bowl after using, and there's
And you
no
don't need
fecal
soap
matter.
to rinse the bowl?
No, you just put you punch the Vortic bottle, you punch the top with a nail.
Or any bottle
any
at all,
bottle
right?
at all. Then you flash with it. So
Okay,
there's
so
nothing
you just
in
squeeze it.
Squeeze
Yes.
it and it goes.
With just a little bit of
It was
pressure,
pressure.
to pull.
So even if you have
everything
pure
down.
water, you can just a little
Yes.
bit and do like
Yes.
this.
do like that
and it
goes.
will work.
Yes. And once there's nothing in here, the house flies are not going to come.
Okay. So it's important to rinse it immediately.
Yes.
Don't,
Leave
and
it.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
How much does it cost and how do people get access to it?
It's costing 30 cedis,
Okay.
but that is the wholesale, and it could be retailed.
Should I throw it to Richard now?
If I can come in
Please
here,
come in now.
we are expanding our network, that is distribution networks. Currently, we have Red Volta region, we are in Central region, we are in Greater Accra, and a lot of we are recruiting a lot of retail shops to be able to do this. We are recruiting distributors who are able to also supply to the retail shops so that everyone, because of the access, everyone can have access to it. And it's very affordable. We have trained masons and artisans in all these places. So we have sheets of papers that have sheets of information sheets that we have the contact numbers of all the artisans that are in your locality, and you can get access to them. You call them, and they will come and build it for you.
Is there a specific number? But before we get to the number, quick one. Adam, are you supposed to sit on this? Because that was lost in translation.
It could be designed so that you could sit as well. So it's about your preference. If the installer comes, you would interview you and you would tell the installer about your preferences.
Okay, so you're supposed to squat on it, not sit on it, because then you break it, eh?
No,
Depending on
your legs are not touching this.
Okay, so you squat on it like
you are squatting over a slab, a concrete slab or a wooden slab or something. So you are not really touching this.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's durable.
Yes. So we do have some images that we were showing you guys.
If this was a ceramic, it would have broken.
Yes, it would have. Okay, so we have a video that we're showing you at home as well, so you can put all of this into context. But Richard, can you tell us Total Family Planning Health Organization's connection to sanitation?
Yeah, thank you. What we are doing, we talked about access and affordability. All these things he's saying with SATO is very, very much affordable. Now, the good thing about it is that when you have a toilet, it can be retrofitted into your toilet for you, so that the other areas like having contact with access to toilet, that is flies, it cuts all those things off. One other thing that we also do is to create employment for the masons and other artisans so that they can go into this and make livelihoods. Because we have a very, very terrible toilet situation, lack of toilets in our various places, and a lot of people need more toilets in their homes. And this is a very good business for those people to enter in.
So, Jifa, in addition to what Richard is saying, Total Family Health Organization, we're into bringing health services and health products to the people in the community. So the statistics show that just a few percentage of the Ghanaian populace has access to safe toilet facility. So Adam has demonstrated all the toilets that are available to the consumer. Many people use public toilets. Open defecation is still an issue in Ghana, although the Ministry of Environment is working very hard to resolve it. So Total Family Health, as a non-profit, we are here to support bringing the Satupan commodity. And because water, sanitation, and hygiene is one of our focal areas, we thought it wise to present to the world, because Citi TV is worldwide, our Satupan toilet solution that is making toilets accessible to everyone who is in need of it. We also, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yes, we also do a lot of behavior change as well, because open defecation is cultural. Many people wrongly have the idea that, going into a private toilet facility, there'll be heat, there'll be odor, and all those things. The Satupan resolves all of that, and people think, it's fresher. Or many people don't even make toilet and hygiene a priority. Mm-hmm. You know, a landlord might build a house, but not build a toilet, and then rent the house out or the rooms out and forget that it's really necessary to provide a toilet facility. Many schools in Ghana, unfortunately, do not have toilet facilities for the children that they educate. So it's really important, and we focus on bringing solutions that are workable, affordable, and easily accessible to the Ghanaian population.
Thank you very much, Demi. I have a follow-up question for you. So if I'm in a house where, there's a water body nearby, I could just walk on over, enjoy some fresh air, release what I need to release. The water will wash it away. And I still have to be trapped in this room here without any window.
There's window.
Yeah.
Oh, there's window. Sorry, where's the window?
It's in front.
Sorry, with the one window in the front. How exactly is this going to get the odor away? Am I supposed to time myself, like maybe after 2 minutes, I'm going to start smelling something, or it's still going to work?
In fact,
immediately?
When you fix a SATO over an existing toilet, which is smelling badly, the very moment you fix the SATO, that same minute, the odor ceases.
How? It's just, how does it work?
Once you fix the SATO, and the weight is here, and the flap closes, that's it.
Because it's sealed from here.
Yes.
So it can't come out.
It is odorless. Okay. Absolutely odorless.
Okay.
Absolutely odorless.
Okay. Now, Demi, how do we change our mindset, right? Because some people grew up knowing that you don't defecate where you live. So the whole idea of the toilet, the whole idea of the toilet being in the home, it's a little weird. And then taking a tiny bottle of water with you or something, and then you wash it immediately after. How do you get people to actually buy into this? I know it's great. It's going to transform their lives, but how do we reorient their minds as well so they adapt it?
I would quote scripture from here. Ghana is largely a Christian nation or religious.
Religious, yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 11 to 14. 12 says that set a place aside where you go to toilet. That is number one. So if you are a Christian, you are listening to me, you are a pastor, you are listening to me, and you don't set a place aside where you go to toilet, that is, build a toilet in your house. 2, that is where you should defecate. 3, if you have to travel out, the Bible says that do not defecate on the ground. Take as part of your tools, dig the soil. When you finish defecating, cover it up. For the Lord your God is moving in your midst, is moving in your camp. He does not want to see anything unclean. If he sees anything unclean, he's going to turn and leave you.
Okay.
It's the reason sometimes Africa we are poor.
Okay, thank you very much, Eden. So, wrapping up, what else can we do to improve the state of our sanitation, Debbie?
Certainly, we need a lot of behavior change, which is what Eden was alluding to with his illustration. Our minds need to be reset and refocused. We need to understand that hygiene affects us all. If Richard over here, for instance, practices open defecation, insects and flies and everything can affect me and make me ill. So what we do in our communities and in the country at large affects each other. And like we said, for World Toilet Day, it's a human dignity issue. Everybody deserves to have access to a safe toilet facility. And from a public health point of view, certainly we don't want to see illnesses like cholera, typhoid fever, all kinds of fecal coliform bacteria that unfortunately contaminates us to the oral fecal route. We end up getting ill, and we don't want to see that for our national development. Also, remember, Sustainable Development Goal number 6 is directly related to clean water and sanitation, and we really want to achieve those goals as an organization and as a country at large. So those are my last words.
Thank you very much, Demi. Richard, where can we contact you for access to?
We can call this number 055 256 9911.
Okay.
055 256 9911.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you very much, Richard Champong. Oh, you had something else?
Yeah, just to add that, let's our households, we prioritize sanitation of toilet as we take it as a priority. So that we can give dignity to our children. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Richard, Adam, and Demi, for being with us and educating us on World Toilet Day. So if you have any family member who does not have access, this is a very affordable way to get rid of open defecation in our homes. Do not go anywhere. We do have a quick video from them for you to watch. So we'll take a look at that and continue the show.
Improve the way your latrine looks. Sato, the smarter way to keep it fresh and clean. Sato, with no flies, no smell all day long. 'Cause all the waste is covered away. Sato, it's so safe, affordable for every home. Sato, the smarter way to keep it fresh and clean. Sato, with no flies, no smell all day long. 'Cause all the waste is covered away. Sato, it's so safe, affordable for every home. Sato, the smarter way to keep it fresh and clean. Sato, with no flies, no smell all day long. 'Cause all the waste is covered away. It's so safe, affordable for improve the way your latrine looks. Sato, the smarter way to keep it fresh and clean. Sato, with no flies, no smell all day long. 'Cause all the waste is covered away. It's so safe, affordable for every home. Sato, the smarter way to keep it fresh and clean. Sato, with no flies, no smell all day long. 'Cause all the waste is covered away. It's so safe, affordable for every home. Sato, the smarter way to keep it fresh and clean. Sato, with no flies, no smell all day long. 'Cause keep it fresh and clean. Sato, with no flies, no smell all day long. 'Cause all the waste is covered away. It's so safe.
Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed this video.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Citi Tube.
For exclusive breakfast daily content and other Citi TV programs.
Like, comment, and share with your friends.